Welcome back, everybody, to Philosophy Tomorrow Tonight, where we investigate the hard-hitting questions. Patrick,
Yes.
I have a question for you.
Yes, I'd like to hear it.
Given if you were an argumentative lobster on
Right.
on the street,
Okay.
who particularly likes to argue with people,
Yes.
but you can't speak English or any human language, and
Right.
you have lobster claws, so you can't do sign language.
Yes.
How do you kill yourself?
I kill myself by arguing with myself in the shower while it's really hot.
Oh man, that's poetic, dude. You should fucking.
Yeah.
Oh my
Thank
god.
you. I'm not usually proud of my answers to that one. That was good. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one.
Okay, don't do it too hard. You are a lobster.
Right.
You have claws.
I'm hoping that when I scald myself to death, that I turn bright red and smell delicious. Okay, question for you. How
I'm
much
ready.
do you think it would cost to hook up my shower instead of to water to butter sauce? How much do you think that's going to cost me?
Wait, you are like a lobster version of you.
Yeah, well, yeah, but the butter sauce question, I need
No,
to
but
know.
it depends. It depends
Okay.
on whether or not are you or are you the lobster we established from the last question?
I don't think it matters. I'm going to be dead, and my retirement isn't going to. I'm not leaving it to anybody.
My point is that like I'm sure they're gonna charge different prices for a human than a lobster. Is my point.
That's discrimination, dude. No contractor would do that.
I mean, but like, I acknowledge that it's the year 2016, but I feel like lobster rights aren't as like big an issue as some other things in our society. You know?
So we're talking like $4,000. At least part of it's got to be for the butter sauce, dude. You can't
Yeah,
just
I mean,
find
like-
that shit.
I feel like whatever number you spit out for like the initial estimate of how long, like how much it'll cost, it's gonna cost like a lot more to repair all of your fucking piping.
I'm gonna be dead.
Because
Why
what?
would I care?
No, but like butter sauce is butter, right?
Right.
And butter only flows through pipes when it's liquid.
Okay.
There's a reason you don't just like pour melted butter down all your drains. Is my point.
Okay, you lost me there because that's just how you clean drains. I don't understand. Where are you?
What?
Where are you going with this? You're losing me.
Speaking of Naruto, by the way, since we're on the topic,
God damn it.
what, dude? You
During
got a
the
problem?
break, Brian was like, I gotta find a way to slip this Naruto thing into the episode. And I was like, alright, go for it.
I gotta find
Dude,
a way
you
to
slid it in
tactfully
there all
and, like,
incognito mode.
I'll slip it in a very inconspicuous way. So yeah, since we're already on the topic of Naruto, have you ever, you know what this scene reminds me of?
Yeah.
It reminds me of how Choji would turn himself into a giant ball and like
Yeah.
roll and like attack enemies by rolling into them.
Yes. I don't know enough about Naruto to know if you're just fucking with me or not. So
No,
I'm just
dude,
gonna-
what? Fucking Choji becomes a giant Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, I know. Kind of. Not at all.
But he also becomes a butterfly man. A giant butterfly man.
Now, did you have to specify that he was giant, or are you just doing that to try to bring his self-esteem down?
Both.
It's real low of you, Brian.
No, but like, if someone is ugly and you want to bring their self-esteem down, what better way to do it than to call them ugly, right? Like, if I call a beautiful person ugly, they're not gonna give a shit because it's not true, right? But if I call an ugly person ugly,
Yeah,
it's like it's gonna sting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, you got me there. I'll yield. That one's you are much better at insulting beautiful and ugly people than I am. I only
This is
spend
like-
all my time telling people that they are. I try to bring people up, not down. You know? But yeah, you're right. You are a little bit better at it than
Okay, so here's the thing, right?
Okay.
There's no silver bullet when it comes to insulting people. You shouldn't look for like one ultimate dominant strategy that works in every scenario.
I don't see how that's possible, but okay.
And so, you mentioned that like insulting people is all about bringing people down, right? Which is true. It's like the end goal. But sometimes you got to build them up first, because you know sometimes you got to get up to get down.
Oh, that's what that was about. That fucking song. I swear to God. Okay, speaking of getting up to get down, my green tower is getting a little bit, what's the right word, floppy.
It's its center of mass is not above its base of support. Is that what you're about to tell me?
Correct. I don't know if that is true, but I'm gonna keep on putting goo balls in places until it is true.
Now it's good. Now its center of mass is over its base. Oh no! What are you doing? Look at what you've done, you monster!
No. I was putting that guy. It was for structural integrity.
What you gotta do is this. You gotta believe in yourself. Step 1.
All right.
Step 2. Fuck the haters.
Wait, are you building me up so you can tear me down? No way, Brian.
Oh my
I
God!
don't trust
He caught
you.
onto my ruse.
No, Brian, you can't do that. We're a team.
You just say, no, you can't. You can't do that. No, I'm on base.
My mommy told me that you're only mean because you're jealous, even though, I mean, what is there to be jealous of? I mean, my devilish good looks, my engineering knowledge, my prowess with goo.
You picked the worst ball out of all the balls you could have picked.
No, I was, you know. Yeah, okay, yeah, you got me.
This is like the fucking scene from Tarzan where Jane is just like completely stretched over the gap and like can't fucking move in either direction.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, dude, Tarzan was amazing. I went back and I watched it pretty recently and fuck, dude. It was amazing.
It was pretty good. Did you see Moana? The new
no.
Pixar. I don't know if it's Pixar or Disney animation. The fucking animated one. And it's about Hawaii. And it's about goddamn, and there's a guy and he's got a fish hook and it's really good.
Oh, you're thinking Peter Pan, dude. Patrick, I have some concerns.
Okay, yes.
That thing's got some teeth.
Yeah. What about it? I don't see your point.
What about it? What do you want from me?
You know what? Sometimes you gotta make little sacrifices to make sure that the beautiful one gets to the upside down waterfall.
Man, we are seriously destroying a lot of goobers.
Yeah. I like that. As a whole, they are goo. But as individuals, they are goobers. And now I gotta build up to the pipe, I guess.
Man, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta build yourself up, dude. You gotta build up your confidence. You gotta say, yeah, I know, I might have fucked up a couple times in the game before, but you know.
But you know, it's part of learning. You know,
I'm not worthless, you know.
Yeah, exactly. How are you gonna?
Okay, never mind. I take it back.
How are you gonna learn to ride a bike if you don't skin your knees a little bit? You know.
How are you gonna learn to ride a bike if you don't accidentally burn down your house once or twice? Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna not burn down my house, dude. When the eyes are on it and it's up there, it kind of looks like a little like like a weird robot. There's an even weirder robot. All right. Look at it. Oh, I like it. It's good, dude. I don't know why you're doubting me.
I'm not doubting you.
You're looking nervous.
I'm not looking nervous. I'm looking nervous.
Don't be nervous, dude.
I'm not
You're
nervous.
Not me.
I'm Brian. Nice to meet you,
This-
Hungry. I'm Dad.
This isn't even the worst. What are you talking
Oh, don't-
about?
Oh, thank God you didn't pick that one. I was like, Pat, don't do it.
What do you mean?
Oh.
Maybe I should reconsider the fact that this. What do you mean that was not a good decision?
I think. Are you single-handedly responsible for the Leaning Tower of Pisa, dude?
No, we ain't
They're
in
like-
Italy.
You aren't in Italy. I'm in Italy.
We ain't in
Oh
France.
shit! I let it slip that I'm in Italy. Yano.
Dude, God. We have spent so much time establishing that we are in the same room and that we're working really hard, making recordings, and getting everybody. And then you go and let it slip that you're in France.
I like how we both are telling a very consistent story where I'm in Italy and you're saying I'm in France.
Oh
Let's
shit!
just
Now they
take the
know
middle.
you're in
Let's just
France.
Now they know that we're lying. Damn
You're
it.
lying again. How could? Are you? You couldn't do any better than that.
Dude,
All right, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm sure.
listen to your heart.
It's saying, "Oh God, you fool! You're in too deep."
Man,
Oh
your
man.
heart can talk. That's fucking good, dude.
It
I wouldn't
speaks
trade
to
that
me,
shit
man.
in if I were you.
Okay,
Did
how
you
am I
lose
gonna
some
do
goo
this?
balls?
No. No. Don't go back like 10 seconds to when I hit the last firefly and the goo ball just fell. Don't do that. No! Nobody saw it, dude.
You can do it.
Nobody even saw. Okay, it's swaying a little. I gotta give it that. But it's just rocking out, dude. It's bobbing its head.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, dude, that's fine. You can take that one. What? Oh, okay. It's not gonna. Is it gonna get pulled up? Actually, that might be helpful.
I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna do it because I
But
think it
it'll,
only
like-
does it for that for the big lady goo ball.
Gotcha. But it is pretty cool how it's got a base of support over there now. There you go. You
Look
done
at
gone
that!
and
I'm
did
a
it, Dad.
genius.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you're just the biggest brain on the block,
They
bro.
said it couldn't be done, and then it was done. That is.
Turns out they were incorrect about that fact.
Yeah. Y'all fucking like that? Rolled out the red carpet just like the level said. Uh-oh. We're gonna take over this girl's brain.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna do it.
Why are there so many of them now?
So many what?
Of the like fucking ugly chicks. Speaking of which, this is a perfect opportunity to bring up the fact that it's weird. Whenever I'm like seeing a girl like online dating, like they always like the first picture of them is always them with a group of friends, and you can almost always guess which one it is based off the fact that I'm like, all right, which one's the one that's the furthest out of the center of the screen? Like, which one's not the focus of the picture? And that's fucking her. That's gonna be the girl. And it is.
Gotcha.
Like 100% of the time.
Wow.
It's
I
like,
thought you were gonna say that like they usually pick the picture, in which case all our friends are like in unflattering poses, so they look the prettiest or something.
no, it's usually that their friends are all like more attractive and in the middle of the picture. And they're like off to the side. And I'm like, oh, I don't know why you would pick that one. See, my tactic is to take pictures where I show that I have no friends. And then I'm not lying to
Okay.
anybody.
Yeah, dude, set the expectations low. I see.
Yeah, I want them to see my ugly mug first thing out the gates. I don't want it to be hidden beside all my attractive friends. that I don't have.
Oh my god.
You know?
That might be giving that sentence I read earlier. On Reddit earlier, there was a sentence that was really depressing, and everyone was like, "Wow, that's like the most depressing sentence ever."
Yeah.
But I think the one you just said might be giving it a run for its money.
What was the sentence?
Yours actually pales in comparison, but it was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that shooting. It was like a tragedy, but it was like completely overshadowed by all the ones that followed it.
Oh.
Which is just like, oh right, our country's kind of fucked up right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little fucked, yeah. I remember, wasn't it Welsh who said something along the lines of, like, he was saying something about, like, we mentioned shooters in the subway, like, something along those lines. And, and we said, I don't know why they would do that with so much surveillance. Like, because the subway is, like, these, good lord, just pop her out, come on. But then he was like, no. They want, like, the highest visibility for their shooting. I'm like, well, that's kind of shitty.
Well, I mean, it was the guy who was shooting with the gun in the subway wasn't like mass murdering people. It was like just a regular crime of passion, I think.
Oh, okay. It was like somebody like shoved him a little too much on the subway, and then fucking was like, I'll show you. Like fucking when like people kill each other on the roadside over road rage.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man.
I don't know what's going on.
This is fucked. Also,
you're sending the pink balls up to the top part of the brain.
Yeah. I'm sending it to her.
Okay.
Nothing.
Are you applying makeup to her face? Is that what you're doing?
You'll see in a second. It's gonna blow your mind, dude.
Okay. Oh, hey, look, it's kind of windy up here.
Oh.
Speaking of wind and ninjas, you know what this reminds me of?
What's that?
You know the chicken Naruto Tamari who has the fan and like generates like really strong winds.
How could I forget?
That's what this reminds me of. Just a strong, powerful woman and with lots of powerful wind.
You know that I couldn't think of a better analogy if I tried. The last of the
is that the end
Goobals
of the
discovered. The giant lady
Dude, are we knocking out games left
was
and right?
a living electric generator. Give it a second.
I fucking...
And that beauty was a highly reactive liquid chemical, like gasoline or turpentine. For years, her beauty juice powered the entire world.
I'll show you some.
But as the world grew older, so did she. And when her beauty dried up, so did her electrical output. Until tonight. With fabulous new cosmetic surgery options and raw beauty product injected directly into her forehead, the signs of age melted away. Even though she couldn't move her face because of all the chemicals, the beauty generator was back, a truly sustainable energy solution. All around the world, lights grew brighter, power meters spun faster, electrical lines surged with youthful energy. A factory opened in the south. There you have it, everybody. That's what goo is used for. It's for powering a giant lady / power plant.
Oh my god.
Power of beauty's a beautiful thing, dude.
Speaking of electricity and ninjas,